Welcome to Saints of the Day, where we journey through the lives of holy men and women who lived their faith so deeply that the Church celebrates them as a shining example for us all. Today, September 23rd, we honor one of the most beloved modern saints, Saint Pio of Pietrelcina, whom the world affectionately calls Padre Pio. Saint Pio of Pietrelcina was born Francesco Fugion on May 25, 1887, in a small town of Pietrelcina in southern Italy. His family was poor but deeply devout. From a young age, Francesco showed a profound love for prayer and desire to dedicate his life entirely to God. At just 15 years old, he joined the Capuchin Franciscan, taking the name Brother Pio in honor of Saint Pius I. He was ordained a priest in 1910, and soon after, his life would become marked by extraordinary mystical experience. Padre Pio became widely known for receiving the stigmata, the visible wounds of Christ's passion, which he bore in his hands, feet, and side for over 50 years. Countless witnesses testified to his deep prayer, his ability to read hearts in confession, and even miracles of healing through his intercession. Some even reported the gift of bilocation, where he was seen in more than one place at the same time. Despite these wonders, Padre Pio lived with humility and obedience. His ministry centered on the confessional, where he would spend up to 16 hours a day reconciling souls to God. He constantly pointed people away from himself and back toward Christ. In 1940, Padre Pio founded the Casa Sollievo della Sofferenza, the home for the relief of suffering, a hospital that became a beacon of hope for the sick and poor. His compassion was not only spiritual, but also practical. He sought to alleviate human suffering in every form. Padre Pio died on September 23, 1968 AD, leaving behind millions who regarded him as a living saint. Pope John Paul II, who himself had met Padre Pio as a young priest, beatified him on May 2, 1999, and canonized him on June 16, 2002. Today, Padre Pio is venerated as the patron saint of civil defense volunteers, adolescents, and those seeking healing. His life continues to inspire faith, courage, and perseverance in suffering. Padre Pio's life reminds us that holiness is not found in the extraordinary alone, but in total surrender to God. He bore visible wounds of Christ, yet the deeper wounds were invisible. Obedience, sacrifice, loneliness, and misunderstandings. Still, he persevered. What moves us most about Padre Pio is not only the miracles, but his heart. His confessional was not a place of judgment, but of mercy. His hospital was not just a building, but a message that the Christian mission is both to heal the soul and to tend to the body. In Padre Pio's struggle, we see our own struggles. In his wounds, we see the wounds of Christ made present in the world. And in his perseverance, we see the invitation to remain faithful even when the road is heavy. His famous words echo in our hearts: pray, hope, and don't worry. Worry is useless. God is merciful and will hear your prayer. This is not just a pious phrase. It is a challenge to trust in God's providence when fear and despair threaten to overwhelm us. As we remember Padre Pio today, may his example encourage us to live with courage, to pray without ceasing, and to love without limits. This has been Saints of the Day. Thank you for joining me as we remembered Saint Pio of Pietrelcina. Padre Pio, a humble friar who bore Christ's wounds and shared Christ's love. May his intercession strengthen us in prayer and perseverance. Until next time, let us walk together in faith, inspired by the saints who guide us closer to God. Saint Padre Pio, pray for us. Christe eleison, Kyrie